Me when it comes to creativity in my Crazy for Crafting part of our big Craftober event here at HSN. Don't forget, once you're at $75, you are looking at free shipping, free shipping, free shipping. Now, doesn't mean that every shopping cart, meaning every time you check out, it doesn't have to be $75. Just once you're at $75, then you are looking at free shipping for the rest of the day. Of course, unconditional money back guarantee until the end of January of 2023, and we are going across the pond. I tell you, she is such a global force that I don't even know where to begin with the accolades. It's like from dancing to dragons and everything in between, and brushes with royalty. Well, she is our royalty for sure. Sarah Davies is here, and Sarah, I gotta tell you, you always hit it out of the park when we do these big crafting events, and you are doing a this day only for me, so welcome. How good to see you.
Oh, it's wonderful to work with you, Mrs. It's been far too long since we've got to work together. Hopefully the next one will be in the studio and we can have a big hug as well. But I will tell you this, we've saved the best item for your show. So once a year, I do a this day only on the, once a year I do a presentation on the Ultimate. You're just very lucky that this time it's been a this day only. I am going to be unapologetic and say this is hands down my favourite item that we make in our company. We've been making and selling this same item for well over 2008, so nearly 15 years now, and this, we've sold hundreds of thousands of them. If you've never experienced me showing you how this item works, I'm going to tell you now, there's a reason why this is the ultimate card making tool for every craft enthusiast. And when I say we've sold hundreds of thousands, there is a community of crafters out there that absolutely swear by this. Now, I'm going to walk you through all of it, Shannon, but it's basically a 10-in-1. So every face of the board does something different. It's card making, box making, envelope making. You've got an inbuilt paper trimmer, decorative embossing lines and corners, integrated storage compartment, all of the tools that you need, all of the equipment in terms of the scoring tools. You've got a bow maker in here, your instruction booklet, DVD comes included. Now, what I will do is just speak to the value on the this day only, Shannon, because the Ultimate Pro, we sell this in stores right across America. All the big stores in America stock this, and it is $59.99 just for the unit, right? So $59.99 just for the Ultimate. You are getting the Ultimate, and then as we've upgraded it over the years, instead of physically changing the actual unit, we've brought out add-on boards. So our two main add-on boards are a tool called the Boxer, and then we have another one called the Envelobox Creator, which does over 1,000 different envelope sizes. We have beautiful Teddy Delights. We've got Cupcake treats in here. We've got these two additional embossing boards, which basically all clip into place and increase the functionality of your Ultimate, okay? So you are getting all of these additional boards, Shannon, as a built-in extra. So essentially, for an extra $15, you're getting an extra $60-odd worth of additional boards that go in. And included with every single one, you will get a DVD to watch of me teaching you how it works. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump straight in, Shannon, and just walk you through the different areas of the board. So, for example, this is your card making section, right? Now, if I want to show you how to make a card on the Ultimate Pro, all you're going to do is you're going to take a little piece of cardstock. You'll see all the different sizes of card are just listed down the side. So if I want to fold this in half, this is half a sheet of US letter. The line is called half fold US letter. Half fold for a half sheet of US letter. That puts the score line in exactly the right place so that you have a card with a professional crease, which is going to meet absolutely perfectly at the edge. Now, you might think, well, do you know what? I could have folded that one myself. When it becomes really interesting is if you want to do things like a gatefold card. So where it meets in the middle as a gate. I'm going to show you to the close-up here because I think it's a little bit easier for me to show you. So if I take the half fold US letter, you can see there I score gatefold for half US letter. I do the gatefold here for the half US letter. And then when I take these and fold these in, what you will now have is you will now have a gatefold card which meets absolutely perfectly in the middle. Look at this, Shannon. I mean, it meets beautifully perfectly. Now, just to give you an idea on card making, I'm going to pop a half fold in here. Now, you will not follow this because I'm going to go quite fast here. But what I will say, Shannon, is when you get this home, this is one of the many, many projects on the DVD. Now, when I open this up inside here, okay, what you'll end up with is I can take one of these designs and I can say, right, let's put a nice archway in here. Let's deboss my archway into the middle of the ultimate here. That's going to give me the nice pattern to work off. I can trim around this. I can have done an absolutely perfect size. So watch this here. That gives me an aperture in the centre, Shannon. When I fold this over here, what you're going to get is you're going to get a card where if we put a little bit of tape on, we could have made, and this you'll see this in a second, is a pop-out card. And I've made a pop-out card. Let me make sure I get these all the right way. And we're going to have done this in what, two minutes it's taken me to do this demonstration. And can you see how that is folded the perfect pop-up card? Now that is one of 27 different styles of cards, Shannon, that you make on the Ultimate. So the Ultimate is a 10-in-1 tool. Card making is the first one, so card making's on here. So to put this into perspective, 27 different styles of cards. We turn this over. Every single card that you make needs an envelope. You're going to make all of your own envelopes for it. We're going to open this right up so that it forms a complete workstation. I'm going to come and I'm going to get my paper trimmer in the middle here. And I'm just going to show you, if we want to trim our paper, look, we can cut multiple sheets at a time. You've just got, it cuts on the overhead as it pulls towards you. You can see there it's got all of your measurements in inches that just run along the top part here. Your inches at one side, centimetres at the other, if you're ever following any of our US measurements. This stores along with everything else you need on the inside. You've got scoring tools, you've got the instruction manual here, and that instruction manual, Shannon, I can tell you, has got all of these different cards, the boxes, the envelopes, the pop-out cards, the K cards. I'm going to show you bow making, shape boxes in a second. You've got the DVD if you're more of a visual learner. Literally, Shannon, there are so many things that you can do just with this one tool.
Well, and Sarah, they are telling me, hey, Kevin, am I saying this right? There are just, oh, wow, fewer than 1,000. And Sarah, that's just it. Nobody supports, well, our HSN crafter like you in terms of these bonanza kits, where every time I've been on the air with Sarah, basically the bonuses pay for the system. I'm serious. And she only does that here at HSN, even though across the pond, and certainly here in America and at HSN, she is a global force. Like I said, you know, whether it's Dragons, their version across the pond of Shark Tank or Dancing with Stars, and she is our superstar. She's doing this once a year, well, only for this show and only as long as supplies last. So remember, the bonuses pretty much pay for the entire shebang. The DVD alone is, again, a great support system to get inspired. But you know, the thing about this is, Sarah, and I've said this about you before, nobody does bigger values for our customer than you. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I don't even know how you stay in business sometimes, because serious, when I've met with you before, you're like, oh, and then we're giving them this and make sure they get this, and then we do. I mean, wow is all I can say.
All I know is, Shannon, when you get this home, there is so much, because this has been a work of art for us in our company for the last, crikey, what, 15 years? I just know that once you get started, you are going to want to do so many things with it. I might as well give you all of these extras. And HSN, you are our biggest global partner, well, anywhere in the world. So you guys buy, I'm not going to kid you, thousands and thousands of everything we do, which is why we get all of the best prices. We make all of these here in the UK and ship them to the US from the UK. So you are getting the best value ever that you can. And like I say, once a year. We only do this once a year. Now, let's have a look. You've seen me make a card. You've seen me make a bow. You've only seen 2 of the 10 functions. I'm going to do a super quick box because I want you to see just how easy they can be as well. I'm going to go into here and I'm going to go right half fold down here. I'm going to put the half fold line in. This is another one of the projects on the DVD because I wanted you to be able to get home and make exactly the same project, because I can tell you now, you will watch this and you'll want to come and make everything that we do. Shannon, I will say this, when you get this home, Go and have a little look on YouTube and you will see me. This is my one item that I do more video tutorials than anything else because it is my go-to piece of craft equipment. I'm doing a live 2-hour craft along 2 weeks on Sunday where I'm going to be doing all the latest and greatest techniques and tutorials using the Ultimate. And I do these sort of projects, I do them all the time, Shannon, because this is like my third child, this product. It was my first child, and then I had 2 baby boys, but this has literally been like my third child. There is so much you can do. I always joke and say, you can even do the washing up for you if it puts its mind to it. It is literally the ultimate card making tool for anybody. Cards, boxes, envelopes, paper trimmer, ribbon shaper, you've got your decorative embossing lines and corners, your Envelobox creator, your pop-out and cake card creator, your scoring tools are included. They're all in that integrated storage compartment. And if you get it as the this day only, you get the Ultimate and the extra $60 worth of additional add-on boards that clip in and give you even more functionality.
Well, and in fact, you were so close because I know you're going to want the printed paper pad and anything else from Sarah. She does amazing like cardstock and papers as well. So remember, then that puts you at that $75 threshold. So it's really, you're pretty much almost there. And trust me, you're going to see some companion pieces coming up that puts you at that $75. The problem is unless you're selecting this now, like Sarah said, once a year, once a year, once a year. And by the way, once a year, not at this price. So that's another big thing to be aware of here. Kevin, I think you said what, 800? Oh, sorry, only 600 of these remaining, and that price, regardless, goes away after this show. So this is your only opportunity to grab that. Okay, we've got lots of other things to get to. Okay, actually, Sarah, you know, I was just alluding to really what you and your, well, family company, because again, you guys have been doing these amazing products really